today. Go Fast Northeast podcast number 2 with special guest from NPBA, National Powerboat Association, Frenz. She's going to give us a little rundown of what they're doing, and I think we're going to just sit and talk about what we hope to do going forward. Allie, if you want to kick us off on a little background for what you guys do. I know most of our followers are probably familiar with you, but for those that aren't.
Hi, it's really nice to be here with you guys. Thank you for inviting me. National Powerboat Association really just started with my father's love for offshore powerboat racing and pleasure boating at the same time. He started producing the Gateway Powerboat Association events in 1976 on Long Island Sound, and by 82 it grew into the NPBA as we know it. We've sanctioned races all throughout the Northeast, including in Barnegat Bay, New Jersey, and at one point the World Championship in Key West. In 93, we did our first poker run, and it grew every year. And the first television debut was in 1997 when one of the speed networks picked it up, and it kind of just exploded. We were having over 200 boats at one of our events, and prior to that, consistently 150 plus. That was like the most we saw for power boating on the Hudson River at the time. So we were able to continue doing that up until this point. We've had so much fun. I pretty much grew up at these events, going to 3 or 4 a year. We do the Manhasset Bay poker run, the Glen Cove poker run, which we haven't done in a few years, but they will be back. Well, our Manhasset Bay poker run actually morphed into our now New York City run that we do in honor of our late friend Guy LaMotta Sr., who has let us use his marina and has just been so kind to us and a really great friend to my father and the family throughout the 80s, 90s, and up until 2021 when he passed. So we run that event in honor of him, and we go all around New York City. We start in Long Island Sound in Manhasset Bay at Guy's restaurant. His lovely daughter Nadine now runs the show at the restaurant, and his son Guy is in charge of the marina. So definitely shout out to LaMotta's and the staff at Port Washington Marina, Manhasset Bay. We really look forward to seeing you guys again on August 19th for our next New York City poker run. And if I'm not wrong, Go Fast Northeast will be there too. And we're really excited for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we couldn't make your last one, unfortunately. I think we mentioned that previously, that we had a little issue, but we will definitely be at your next event. Really looking forward to that. And, hopefully that can kind of grow into more things. But just to touch on what you were saying is, this is what we're trying to do here, is grow this powerboat community in the Northeast. And you guys have been the cornerstone of everything that goes on in our area. So definitely any way we can kind of contribute to that, that's really what we're looking for.
I guess, kind of the point of this whole collaboration is just to elevate each other, really, and just to be able to bring everything that we have going on from different standpoints together to just make one large community that we can all enjoy together. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, seriously, everything that you guys are doing is just what was really needed for the powerboating community in the Northeast. We have done a lot in the past, and we're looking forward to picking up the same momentum that we used to have. A lot of people have switched over to pleasure boats. A lot of people have just gotten out of boating for many reasons, but there's a whole new group of boaters that you guys are in touch with, and we're starting to be in touch with, and it's really getting me excited to see so many young faces on the scene these days.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hopefully we can kind of bring some of the more northern people down to New York for your run. Maybe some of the people who haven't been involved in the past or were involved many years ago and haven't been since. Maybe we can kind of reignite that. It all links back to that, where we really want to grow what we have, and hopefully going forward, our run that we've been trying to start up a little bit can really serve as a precursor to your run, and get everybody excited for it. Whatever we can do to support you guys in that way.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I've never been to Claudio's. I've heard about it. I was too young when we did an event in Old Saybrook, and after the event, everybody was like, "We're going to Claudio's." And I was like, "What?"
It's a good time.
Yeah. No, I mean,
absolutely.
Even when we had our run, and we didn't have a huge turnout. Just given the time frame from when we started advertising it, even when we started thinking about it, to when we actually did it. There was probably 3 people there who were in some way familiar with Go Fast Northeast, but on any typical Saturday or Sunday, you have 10, 15, 20 different high-performance boats, whether they're center consoles, whether they're cigarette boats, whether they're fountains. There's always such a great turnout there. So if we can maybe get a few more of those people to actually sign up and, be part of the runs. I think some of them are probably NPBA members. Not entirely sure.
But I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's also a cool point just to incorporate, like you said, pleasure boaters. Anybody that might just want to join up and follow us in this whole journey is really cool. It's not necessarily just Go Fast boats, which is awesome.
Right. Well, and nowadays it's really easy to find almost like that crossover group of people who have center consoles that end up having these like high performance packages all over them, but that are primarily used for fishing or offshore sports, and they're seen by an audience that would not really consider purchasing a Go Fast boat or even getting into that market. So we're seeing a lot of really great integrations between all kinds of boating nowadays, and it just makes it an even more even playing field for the type of stuff that we do, and an easier entry for people who want to come and go fast in the Northeast.
100%.
No, I mean, even just to that point, I don't know if you're familiar with Axopar or not, but I had the enjoyment of running one of those, and so many of these newer designs are really at their base, they're high performance boats. I mean, they have the Brabus packages, and these boats are doing 75 miles an hour, and they're absolutely in that sort of genre of performance boat. But they also definitely appeal to the people who are a little bit more, I want to take my family out on a Sunday cruise. I don't necessarily want to have 2 massive motors screaming in my ears where I can't hear myself think.
Right. So when I was born, my father changed his exhaust so that it wasn't as loud. He installed butterfly valves and had it, come out through the propeller through the outdrive. He eventually closed up the holes where the exhaust pipes used to be, so we couldn't use the butterfly valves anymore. It was just always quiet. When I got older and I was a little more aware of what was going on the docks and all this stuff, I was like, Dad, why is our boat so quiet? Why do we have the most quiet boat on the dock at the event? Can you do something about this? Can you open the pipes back up? I probably bagged him for 2 or 3 seasons, and he finally did it. And
it didn't really take any unconvincing for us.
he was like, but I just got the radio. We can hear the radio when we're in the harbor. And I was like, I don't want to hear the radio. Right? I'd rather hear the boat.
Yeah. So when we actually bought our boat,
We had a couple noise complaint problems.
Well, it happened.
But before that, even we spent.
You guys.
We had a whole new sound system put in our boat. And one of the funny things when we first went to look at it, because I talked with the marina who did all of our work, and they were like, we went to look at it. They were like, just so you know, even if we install this sound system, you're not going to be able to hear it unless you're sitting on the dock with the motors
exactly.
off.
It's still crazy because it was one of the loudest sound systems on a boat I've ever heard. And you just even fully cranked, running the boat. You had it's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a little excessive. We've definitely got some noise complaints, but
a couple spots.
It's good for the raft.
A lot of people like it. Yeah, a lot of people like it. A lot of people hate it.
The gurgler,
as long as you're respectful with it, for the most part, they're totally cool with it. But I mean, if it's obnoxious, then I totally get it.
Just don't make a wake in the harbor.
That's the main thing.
In front of the yacht
just
club
no wake
that you don't belong to.
I don't think our local yacht club is very much a fan of us. It's not quite a powerboat yacht club.
It's okay.
But
That's why we have clubs like ours. Anybody can join the NPBA no matter what kind of boat you have. Anybody can go to the Northeast or the Go Fast Northeast meetups no matter what boat they have.
Absolutely.
We're all just looking to grow the community and strengthen the boating community that has grown so much in the last couple of years. Since the pandemic, I believe it kind of has just gone to places that we haven't been in a while.
Yeah. There was such a just boom in yacht sales at all levels over the pandemic. I mean, I know several people who work in the industry, and they said, I've never bought and sold so many boats over one season in my entire career. And, those 2 years, they were just, everybody was buying a boat, everybody was selling what they had, buying something new. So, hopefully we're back on the upswing in, if not just performance boating, just, in boating in general and the whole community.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely seen an increase in attendance in our events in the last few years, and fingers crossed that trend continues as we, meet new people. I'm trying to become better with social media. I'm the face behind the National Powerboat Instagram account, and I'm doing my best. But I admittedly am not a social media manager professionally, and appreciate all of the submissions from members. I can get some members. If you're watching this, please send me pictures.
We can second that of people 100%. Who follow Go Fast Northeast.
Definitely.
Please, we'll send you WeTransfer links, whatever you need. I'll give you a Dropbox folder of your own for all the members. But we're looking forward to, at your event and at ours, seeing all of the faces that we've seen continuously. A lot of the people that we've seen at our events are members who have been with us for 10 plus years. They were with us through when we slowed down a little bit in 2008, 2009. They have been loyal all throughout, and we've tried to recognize as many as we can as legends of the NPBA and legends of like the Northeast powerboat scene. But we're ready to, bring new faces into the crowd, into the scene, and meet some new legends in the making, for sure. And you guys certainly are in that category for starting this group and getting things going up here. So kudos to you.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be a part of it.
For sure. I mean, it's the least we can do. And to all the Go Fast Northeast members who might be seeing this, to our followers, if you don't already go to the run, we definitely want to see you there, in Manhattan, doing this great event that's been going on for so long. Get a
picture of your boat next to New York City. It will look awesome.
Yeah.
It's the best picture to show your friends when you show them your boat. Like, here's my boat, here's One World Trade. It's cool.
Yeah.
Gotta get Mark up there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. I'm so stoked to do it next year. Definitely looking forward to it. But hopefully we'll have both boats there. Maybe help you guys out with a little bit more photography coverage.
Always welcome. Any photographers, videographers, drone pilots, let us know that you exist, and we will probably hire you. We'll see what's going on.
Definitely.
So we're also working on, I think both of us are working on strengthening our online e-commerce presence and our stores, our merchandise and apparel that we offer to our wonderful members and viewers and all that stuff. I recently designed this bucket hat. I designed it on 9/11 this year just because I wanted to do something that showed the New York skyline as it should be and as I remember it in the old pictures and videos that I would see of our events. So you can find this bucket hat along with a lot of NPBA classics on our website on Friday when I release it. And I hope you guys find something that you'll like to wear often or sometimes or to any events.
Definitely go check them out, and we're looking forward to seeing the new website. I'm sure it'll be great.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to working with you and hopefully being able to do something cool between National Powerboat Association and Go Fast Northeast.
Yes, that's certainly a possibility and something that everybody can think about.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. We really loved having you here to talk to us and spending your time. And we'll definitely be in touch.
Thank you for having me. And again, kudos to you guys for getting this all going. Really great to see it going so well for you guys.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.